Okay, this is question 10 for HL, 8 for SL, which means it's the first long question in HL. Supposedly, that means the easiest of the long questions, and it's the middle long question for SL, so it's kind of, in terms of difficulty, the middle of the three, put it that way. Okay, so we have f of x is 6 plus 6 cos x from x is between 0 and 4 pi. This is the graph of f shown here. Part A says find the coordinates of A and B. So A and B are the x-intercepts, or where the graph touches the x-axis. So where does the graph touch the x-axis? When the function equals 0. So I can say 6 plus 6 cos x equals 0. And by solving this equation, I will find A and B. Simple as that. Right, so I'm going to do 6 cos x equals negative 6. Just subtract the negative 6. Divide by 6. Cos x is equal to negative 1. Where is cos x equal to negative 1? Well, if you know from either your graph, your cos graph, or the unit circle, let me draw the unit circle up here. Over at this point here, I have negative 1, 0. This is where my cos is negative 1. It's pi. This is at pi radians. So x is equal to, so here x is equal to pi. But it's also equal to 3 pi if I go around the circle again. Or the graph, let me just draw you the graph. This is the graph of cos, down, up, down. So here, this is 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi. So the two solutions are pi and 3 pi. Now 5 pi is a solution, 7 pi is a solution, 117 pi is a solution, so it's like the odd pi's if you like, but x is between 0 and 4 pi, so I need to stop there. So I'm going to say, therefore, A, or the x-coordinate of A, x-coordinate of A is pi and B 3 pi. So this is pi and this is 3 pi. Done. Part B. Show that the area of the shaded region is 12 pi. So it's an area under the curve. How do I get the area under the curve? Integration. So I'm going to integrate between pi and 3 pi. And I'm going to integrate 6 plus 6 cos x dx, the integral of this. And this equals, let's put a square bracket, 6x, the integral of 6 is 6x, plus 6 sine x, the integral of cos x is sine x. Close my square bracket and put 3 pi to pi. Now I'm going to sub in 3 pi, so that's 6 times 3 pi, plus 6 times sine of 3 pi, and all of this I'm going to subtract. Now I'm going to sub in pi. I'm going to subtract 6 pi. Don't forget this bracket here, that's the really important one. Subtract 6 pi plus 6 sine of pi. Close the brackets. So I sub in 3 pi, sub in pi, and subtract. That is definite integration that you definitely should know. Okay, I have 18 pi plus, now this is nice because the sine of 3 pi, again from coming back to this here, the sine of 3 pi is 0, and the sine of pi is 0. So it's just 18 pi plus 0 minus 6 pi plus 0 as well. So it's just 18 pi minus 6 pi, which is equal to 12 pi. If you want to put a circle around it, do. I can put a circle around this too. That is part A and B. I'll do the next part in the next video.